Welcome to another Paradise Parenting video, home of fun, kind, nurturing parenting. In this video, we're going to talk about why rear-facing car seats are best. But before we get started, please do like and subscribe and turn the bell icon on so that you catch all of our latest videos. Now, I'm going to start with 5 reasons why rear-facing is best. Number 1, a child's head at 18 months old is 25% of their body weight compared to approximately 6, 7, 8% of an adult's head compared to an adult's body weight. And as the child gets older, still under the age of 5 years old, that percentage is still very high. So if you can imagine putting on a crash helmet and then strapping some bags of sugar or taping on some bags of sugar to your head, it must be very difficult even just to walk and sit down, let alone do anything else that they manage to do. So it's no wonder they keep falling over, bless them. What that means in terms of an accident is quite serious. It's very serious. I'll come back to that. Number 2, children have an immature skeleton. So children's immature skeletons mean that they have soft bones, and a human body does not have a fully formed and developed skeleton until the age of 15, which is amazing really. So number 3 is the combined effect of having a very heavy head and an immature skeleton means that in a front-facing seat, in the event of an impact, body stays still and head travels forward, which has absolutely catastrophic consequences. Number 4, there are actually more leg injuries with front-facing seats than there are with rear-facing seats. Number 5, rear-facing seats cradle your child and keep your child's head, neck and spine aligned during impact. So they are so much safer. In fact, the chances or the risk of serious injury or worse in a front-facing seat is 40% and in a rear-facing seat is 8%. Rear-facing seats are 5 times safer, which is why I've done 5 points, because it's easier to remember. 5 times safer, 5 reasons why rear-facing is best. Now, I'm really up for my twins exploring and being adventurous and falling over and getting the odd scuff here and there. It's all part of childhood and all part of learning. However, travelling in a car at the speeds we travel at is a very unnatural thing to do. Now, I used to race all over the world. I've raced at the Nürburgring, I've raced at Le Mans, I've raced in European GT racing, and I always wore 5-point harnesses, crash helmet and a hands device. Now, what a hands device does is it stops the head from going forwards too much, which mitigates whiplash injuries. Now, children don't really get whiplash injuries. It is much, much worse than that for children. So safety in terms of high energy or very dangerous activities such as driving in a car, I am really, really hot on safety. I've been a road ambassador for many years and an ambassador for Smart Risk charity, which is about taking risks but with the right equipment. So if you're going to go skateboarding, you put your helmet on, you put your knee pads on, etc. Whatever it is that you're doing, make sure you're dressed appropriately. And for travelling in the car, if you are under the age of 5 years old, then I believe it is our duty as parents to make sure that we are looking after our children as best as we possibly can. Now, some objections can include, well, it's uncomfortable for my child because their legs are bent. Well, actually, children sit cross-legged and their legs in the air and bent legs most of the time when they're sitting down. That is a comfortable position for them. If you've got a seat that is uncomfortable for them, then you might want to check out the AxKid One, because you can actually move it backwards and forwards to accommodate more leg room so that it can be used for the taller young children and children under the age of 5. So their legs are bent, they're very, very comfortable, and it's much, much safer as well. Like I said before, point number 4, there are more leg injuries with front-facing seats, and that's because the children's legs fly out in the event of an impact, or they're resting them on the seat in front and they're out straight, which is the worst position that you really want to have your legs in the event of an impact. There's also something on the NHS website, and I will read it out to you. It says the clinicians conclude that rear-facing seats are safer than forward-facing seats for children under 4 years old, and that parents and guardians should be advised to keep young children in rear-facing seats for as long as possible. If you would like to see more of Francesca and Alexander and you're a little one, then go to YouTube Kids and check out Francesca and Alexander, one of each twins, where they have their very own YouTube channel. And please do comment below and share this video with as many people as you feel would benefit from hearing about how much safer rear facing is for our children under the age of 7.